Hey, what's up, you guys, and thank you for tuning back into my channel. If you guys are new here, I go by the name of Ash, and on this channel we talk about everything sports related with an emphasis on Georgia and Atlanta sports. So if you are an Atlanta fan like me or a Georgia sports fan like me, you are in the right place, because this is what mostly we're going to be talking about. Every now and then we'll talk about some other things, but mostly we're going to talk about Georgia and Atlanta sports, because why? That is what I want to talk about, and that's also, where my loyalty lies as far as me being a fan. So with that being said, you guys, today we are going to be talking about the Atlanta Hawks, of course, because the Atlanta Hawks are still playing. The Braves have already won the World Series. The Georgia Bulldogs have already won the national championship. And so we're just going to try to keep this thing rolling, and we're going to talk about the Hawks today, because they still have a chance to do something special, even though I did realize we moved up from 12th to 11th today, so that's good. But we're constantly on the incline. And all I want to do today is just show love to the Hawks. I want to show love to them, guys. They are playing out their minds. They are on a 6-game winning streak. And it's not like they're just playing just anybody. They beat, excuse me, they beat Milwaukee. They've beat the Heat. They've beat, who else did they beat? They beat the Timberwolves with Karl-Anthony Towns. They just got through beating, they beat the Kings. They beat, last night, who did they just play last night? Boston, and Jalen and, what's the other guy's name? Tatum, there we go. Jalen and Tatum were playing, so no excuses, y'all. We've been actually playing and beating some of these really good teams with their star players playing. So I'm really excited, and I'm really happy for the guys. I'm really happy for the Hawks. Like, I've been watching as many games as I can, just trying to see what the difference is and see, like, what is the major thing that has been causing us to win. Really shift from a losing streak to a winning streak. And the main thing is energy. It's the energy, and a lot of the energy is contributed to the bench play. I really shout out to the starters, but the bench has been playing amazing. I think that is literally the difference in the games. Like, our bench, we have found a really good rotation. I love Bogey coming off the bench. I love Bogey coming off the bench. I feel like that is exactly where he needs to be, because I think we had to have some firepower off the bench, and adding Bogey and and even like adding Lou Williams back into the mix. Like, I just like the way that we found like a good lineup as far as our bench goes, because I feel like that was kind of an issue before, and now it's like, okay, like, we found something, we're onto something. So I always say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I love the way our bench is playing. I love the way our whole team is playing. Shout out to Big O. I love Big O. Big O has been playing out of his mind. Like, he, to me, is really one of the biggest differences in us winning these games. So shout out to him. Shout out to, who else been playing good? Lou Williams has been playing well during this stretch. I love the connection that him and Big O have with each other. I can tell that Lou is kind of taking on that mentor role for him, and I love that. Trae Young's playing well. Trae, he gets a little discombobulated sometimes, and sometimes he kind of just throws the ball away and stuff like that, but he's still young, he's growing, but overall he's been playing really well. Who else? John Collins has been playing well. John's acting like he's not trying to get traded. John's been playing really well. Bogey came back playing well. Clint's playing well. I feel like everybody's just playing really well, and I love the energy and the effort. Like, to me, that is the main thing that, like, I look for, is energy and effort, because that's stuff you can't really teach. That's just about your will, and that's just about you. Like, nobody can teach you how to have energy, and no one can teach you how to have effort. Like, you can cross somebody up all day, you can do all this fancy stuff, but no one can teach you how to have energy and effort, right? Like, I feel like that's something you have to want to do. You have to want to be better at defending. You have to want to have energy. You have to want to dive for the loose balls. You have to want to, cause a jump ball and block shots. Like, that's all effort and energy, and I feel like we have been winning that battle a lot recently, and that has shown in our win column, so I just hope that we continue to keep up the energy and effort, and I don't see why we shouldn't be able to. If we keep doing that, then we're on a good track. You can't look too far ahead, just taking one day at a time. But 6 games in a row, baby. We here, baby. Let's go. So I'm not going to go too far. I'm not going to ramble too much. I just want to show love to the Hawks for winning 6 games in a row. Tomorrow we play the Lakers, and I think we have a good chance of beating them because they haven't really been playing that well. So we'll see, y'all. I'm excited. Let's see how long we can keep this thing going. Let's see if we can get back to where we got last year. You know, let's see if we can get in this playoffs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get to the 6th seed. I mean, we can get through that, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the play-in, but I really would like to get to the 6th seed. But one game at a time, y'all. One game at a time. But let me know what y'all think below. Shout out to the Hawks. Until next time, peace.